If you put a 5-year-old child named Isaac up against the strongest S-class hero, Saitama, you'd expect the legendary One Punch Man to win against Isaac, right? But it's actually more complicated than that. You see, to make this more of a challenge, we will be power scaling Isaac without any items, just base Isaac. To make this more of a challenge, you won't even have his D6, not like it means much anyways. Honestly, you're all pretty confused now, right? I mean, how does this little fella even stand a chance against Saitama? After all, he is just an abused child who got locked away. He's practically useless without his items. Or is he? Well, that's where I'm going to show you how much you've been underestimating Isaac. Don't let this little guy fool you. Even though he seems like a powerless kid, he's much more capable than that. Isaac is a 3'3" child who has a unique ability of shooting projectiles with his tears since he cries all the time, most notably his only ability he seems to have. We all know he is unable to jump, and he is able to run at a max speed of 17.65 km an hour thanks to Ben bouncers for calculating his speed. I'm assuming you all already know what Saitama is capable of. I mean, it's literally in the name. One Punch Man. Honestly, if you look at this fight, how can you even compare a 5-year-old to this guy? Even an ordinary dude could beat Isaac. Well, if you recall in the beginning of this video, I did say we weren't going to make Isaac use any items. However, that doesn't mean we can't use items to actually power scale him. There are a few items in the game that can actually hint towards how strong Isaac is. For example, the guillotine item actually decapitates Isaac. However, Isaac still remains perfectly intact after this decapitation, as well as him being able to actually carry rocks thanks to Mom's bracelet. However, you could make the argument that it's actually the bracelet empowering Isaac, since the description of the item is called Mother's Strength. That could be a metaphor. However, I'm going to take the safer route and assume it's not, which is why I'm one step ahead. You see, we won't be accounting that bracelet. Instead, we'll be accounting the fact that Isaac can carry black holes. Yes, you heard me. With this feat alone, this actually makes Isaac on par with Saitama in terms of lifting strength, as Saitama can be seen bench pressing 2 black holes. However, Isaac can actually lift and carry the weight of a black hole over his head with no struggle. It doesn't end there though. With the school bag item, Isaac is actually able to carry around 2 black holes, showing that this 5-year-old kid is actually packing a lot of strength. He is quite durable as well, considering the fact that there are multiple items in the game that would normally injure any other person. However, this doesn't actually injure Isaac at all, and he is able to survive normally with these injuries. He can survive reality warping inside of the void, not to mention his most strongest enemy, the Delirium, literally reality warps, and Isaac can beat him. However, even with all of this, I don't think he's strong enough to defeat Saitama, as Saitama's level is genuinely just unmeasurable as he fought Cosmic Garu, while Isaac seems to cap out at its strongest boss, which is just reality warping. Maybe if Isaac was older, he could stand a chance. Well, I think Isaac is strong. He's not strong enough to defeat Saitama. But if Isaac had every item, that could be a different story.